Right now, somewhere in the world, a grown adult is screaming at a television. Their hands are shaking. Their heart is pounding. Their entire nervous system has declared a national emergency. And the thing that caused it? 22 strangers kicking the ball. You have never met these men. You did not train with them. You share no blood, no history, no real connection. And yet something inside you is convinced that what happens to them next will determine whether you feel joy or devastation for the next week. That is not normal. That is ancient. And the science behind why it happens will completely change the way you understand yourself. The World Cup does something to your brain that almost nothing else on Earth can replicate. Psychologist Daniel Wann at Murray State University has spent decades studying sports fandom, and what he found should make you pause. The more intensely a person identifies with a sports team, the more that team becomes a literal extension of their own identity. Not a metaphorical extension, a neurological one. When your team wins, your brain releases the same dopamine surge as if you personally had won. When they lose, your cortisol spikes the same way it does when you personally fail. You are not watching the game. Your brain believes it is in the game. This is not a modern quirk. It is ancient wiring with a new costume on. Go back 50,000 years. Your survival depended entirely on your group. If the people around you thrived, you thrived. If they were defeated, you were next. So your brain evolved a system, one that fused your sense of self with the fate of your collective. You did not choose to care about the group. You could not afford not to. The ones who felt nothing when their tribe was threatened did not survive long enough to pass on that indifference. What you call team loyalty today is that same ancient circuitry firing at full power. The colors on the jersey are the tribe's markings. The stadium is the territory. The opposing team is the rival clan on the other side of the valley. Your nervous system does not know the difference. It was never updated for a world where the stakes are just blinding lights. Now consider what the World Cup does at a scale no other event matches. 32 nations, billions of people. Every game a zero-sum tribal confrontation broadcast simultaneously across the planet. When France faces Norway, your brain does not process it as a sporting contest. It processes it as something far older, something that demands a side, and demands that you defend it. Social psychologist Henri Tajfel discovered in the 1970s what he called social identity theory. His experiments showed that humans will form fierce in-group loyalty over almost nothing, even